Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Leah McKenzie. I'm a licensed esthetician, beauty entrepreneur, and I am a new mom. So welcome back. I am super excited about recording this video. I'm not gonna prolong. We're gonna hop right into it. If I have to pause, it's because I'm a new mom. So we gotta have some balance. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys 10 things that I'm taking into the new year. I'm super excited about it. You might pick up some and be like, you know what? I think I'm gonna take that into the new year. Some of them are serious, some of them are less serious. So let's get into it. First of all, I am a new mom, so building a real daily routine that I can actually maintain. Now, that sounds real ambitious because every day looks different, especially with me like being an entrepreneur, having clients throughout the day, scheduling just always looks different for me and having a fresh baby. So the first thing that I'm going to be doing is establishing a morning and night routine that I can stick to and do consistently. If I can just establish those two things, I feel like I'm going to be in the game. Like, I feel like everything is just going to work out a whole lot better for me. My night routine for the baby is like down to a T, but for me, it's just kind of like, I just be going with the flow. Especially when I'm tired, I just be like, I'm just finna get into bed. So building a consistent routine that I can maintain is something that I'm going to be doing. Number two, choosing consistency when it comes to anything that I do, but more specifically fitness. Now, last year I worked out this year, last year, whatever. I worked out a couple of times, but I really want to get into Pilates. So a friend of mine, we're going to a Pilates class very, very soon. I can't wait to show you guys what that looks like. I'm gonna tell y'all experience. I'm gonna tell y'all if that's something I want to do. I'm trying different classes because I don't think that I can do the gym. I don't know. I might can do a workout class here and there. I don't think I can do the gym, but I'm gonna try Pilates, see what that looks like. If I love it, I'm gonna jump right into it. Now, something that goes on like pairing up with that is eating to support my energy and my mood. I am a mother now, and I just cannot load up my body with just anything. I have to be a little bit more intentional about what I'm putting into my body, especially now that I'm relactating and trying to produce more milk for my baby. So I'm trying to be intentional about what I eat, how much I eat, how much water I'm drinking, all of the things. So in the new year, I am being intentional about the foods that I put into my body that will help with my mood and my energy. Number four is strengthening my faith so that it is not an aesthetic, but it's like a lifestyle. Now, you won't see the full side of that because I do not like posting content where I am reading the Bible, where I'm praying, where I'm studying, because I don't want it to come off more as an aesthetic versus of actually who I am. So, I have strong faith, but one thing that I want to do, and I feel like that's something that everybody can always do, is strengthen it. So 2026, I am strengthening my faith, which looks like re-listening to the sermon from Sunday, really listening to another sermon, being careful about what sermons that I listen to, opening up my Bible, doing devotion. Let me tell you something. I am going to complete a Bible plan. I can't take that back because I will complete a Bible plan, but like I want to just never stop doing them. So hard though. But I'm gonna try my hardest to find some great Bible plans on the Bible app, and I'm gonna complete them. Listen, we can do this together. If y'all want to jump in with me and we do the Bible plan together, let me know in the comments. We can, have a whole little thing, do a whole little thing where we do the Bible plan together and we figure out how to strengthen our faith and just hold each other accountable and lean on each other. Number 5 or 6, I can't remember where we are. I have to get organized. I am a mother. Hold on. Actually, I am a mom. Where's your passy? Okay. I am a mother. And so I am a mother and I am establishing some amazing things in my life right now. Like I literally just soft launched a whole community called the Golden Mom Collective. I rebranded my skin studio from Golden Aesthetics Beauty Lounge to Golden Skin Studios, where I am going to be a wax studio only. I am so excited about that. Okay, first of all, clap it up. I am so excited about 100% body waxing. Like that is something that I loved to do in school. I loved to wax. I didn't love it as much as I didn't love facials as much as I loved body waxing, but most people came to see me for facials. So I just kind of felt like when I got out and started going solo, that's what I needed to do. And so I'm gonna talk about this in a second, and it may just kind of go into where I'm headed now. But like, I'm just so intentional about doing things that I love and I want to do, and that's something that I want to do. So if it requires me to start over and build from the ground up, I'm gonna do it anyway. And so I have to get organized, which means I have to like use my planner, use my calendar, make sure that I know where I need to be when I need to be there. And so it's going to stretch me a little bit. It's going to require me to be consistent. And so I'm excited about that. Numbers, I don't know what number we at, so I'm just going to keep going. Next thing is upgrading how I communicate and regulate my emotions. I have done a lot better with communicating and regulating my emotions, and trying to navigate what's in my head and making sure that when it comes out of my mouth that it's not ugly, and that I'm also not feeling like I have to dumb myself down or anything, but also just making sure that, you know, I'm saying things that are respectful to other people and caring about people's feelings just a tad bit. So something that we're working on. I think we're going to see the fruit of that towards the end of the year. You know, we're going to see the fruits of that towards the end of the year. You're going to have to give me a little bit of grace because it's going to take me a minute, because I've never cared. And so now I'm just having to care. So we'll see the fruits of that towards the end of the year. I'm rebuilding trust in myself and within other people. That is kind of self-explanatory. I feel like I don't have to go into detail. I'm just gonna, like, you know, keep for myself. It'll be more so of like keeping my word to myself, listening to my intuition, and just not abandoning my boundaries. Those are some key things that have to happen for me in 2026. Like key. Like I cannot succeed if these things are not happening. Another thing that kind of pairs with that is I'm protecting my peace and having intentional privacy. I really am someone who really prefers to be kept to herself. And I'm learning that ever since I've had my baby. I was just like, I just kind of like to be out the way. Now, that kind of just is a contraindication because I think that's the right word, contraindication. Yeah, I'm an esthetician. It's the right word. It's a contraindication because I'm on this journey to becoming a creator. So I feel like I can do that without exposing every area of my life and sharing what I want to share. So I'm being more intentional about that and protecting my peace, which means deciding what I give energy to. And if it just doesn't feel like I need to give energy to it, if it's exhausting, if it's just too taxing on my brain, I don't have the capacity for it. So I'm not gonna give energy to it. Okay. Next is creating content with intention and not pressure. Y'all, I just told you guys I'm on the journey of becoming a consistent creator. And sometimes when it comes to this, it's a lot of pressure attached, if you ask me. And so one of the things that I want to do is just make sure I'm doing this with intention, not pressure, not trying to conform, showing up as myself. Like this morning, I wanted to record a video. I've been trying to record this video for 2 weeks. And every time I pulled the camera out, I just did not feel like myself. But today is the first day in about 2 weeks, outside of me dealing with a lot of postpartum depression, I feel like myself. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna get up. I'm gonna put on some makeup, and I'm going to record this video. And that's what we're doing here. So no pressure, just intention. I wrote the plan. I have the outline, and so that's how we're here. And if you are on this same journey of like wanting to become a creator, or there's something that you want to do in life, whether that's starting a business, anything that you want to do it without pressure and just intentionality. Like be intentional about what that looks like. Boundaries, posting with alignment instead of chaos, creating with alignment instead of chaos, making sure that you have clarity. My mentor has been on my behind about clarity here lately. She's just want me to get clear as the year ends and we enter into a new one. She's like, you need to be clear because where you're going in 2026, it requires you to make sure that you have a lot of clarity concerning your business, yourself, and other things. So that's my word to y'all too. Get some clarity. If it requires you to take a step back and just lock in with yourself for a couple of weeks, couple of months, do that so that you can get the clarity that you need. Last ish, but not least, is building financial stability. And I'm really excited about that. I have some budgeting goals, I have some savings goals, I have some credit goals that I am really excited to achieve this year. And so that is something that I'm looking forward to happening in 2026. Y'all, I am so excited. This was a short little video. I wanted you guys to just take a look and to see where I was headed in 2026. The content is about to be insane. I am super excited because I have already created with intention. And so I'm just so excited for you guys to see what quarter 1 looks like for this year. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for staying locked in with me. If you're new here, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Make sure that you follow me on TikTok, Instagram, subscribe to my channel. If you're in the upstate area and you're looking for a body waxer, come see your girl, the Golden Esthetician. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.